We are tipping off the 2K TV virtual wrap party in the theater today. We are going 3v3.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier, with the Warriors faithful anxiously awaiting their arrival on the court. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Also, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. And for the Warriors, they've got Kuminga. He's out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Podziemski in at the shooting guard position. And both of these teams we'll be seeing tonight are simply fantastic from distance, Grant.
Well, one thing about the NBA right now is that no lead is ever safe. You know, most games in the league are like that with all the three-point shooting capabilities. So you can never count out a team in this day's game.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Here's Wembanyama. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable. 6 to shoot. Fades back. Excellent D there from Wiggins. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Intercepted! Sohan, pass to Gonzalez. Here's Sohan. He's watched by Kuminga. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Such a fighter. A little contact won't shut down Jeremy Sohan.
Curry passes to Williams. And we're about a minute into the first. Curry surveys. Fires the three. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Curry.
Unselfish play by Stephen Curry. Boy, he's moving it around.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Gonzalez. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Collier.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Just over a minute and a half in. Here's Podziemski. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Williams up top, covered by Wembanyama.
Gonzalez. First personal foul. First team foul.
Spurs on D. Here's Podziemski. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
And he makes it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Knocks it loose. The kick out to Wiggins. Just 3 to shoot. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Pajemski. The kick out, Curry. The teardrop, and yep, it's good.
We talk about his three-point shot, but I think his floater is just as good.
Outside Wembanyama. Here's Gonzalez. Here's Sohan. That three's off the mark.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Wembanyama. No made baskets yet. Here's Sohan. He's watched by Kuminga. Sohan, the pass to Gonzalez. The shot from the low post is good.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Pass to Pajemski. Outside Curry. He shoots. Again, Golden State.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Here's Gonzalez. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Wembanyama, pass to Sohan. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again. And rejected. Counted. Good. The Warriors trailing. Curry passes to Williams. Outside Kuminga. To the paint. Outside Curry. From deep. They get it back.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the score by Golden State. Now Williams. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Shot is good by Curry. Now a timeout called by San Antonio. Well, now that we're into the thick of things here this season, Grant, we start to get a clear picture of how these teams are going to look this season.
Yeah, B.A., this is where it really all starts to come into focus. Off-season trades have either paid off or fizzled. And squads have had time to bond and really get stronger.
And how about we check the numbers for him? The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Pass to Sohan. Here's Gonzalez. Clock at 6. Here's Sohan. He's watched by Kuminga. The shot by Sohan, no good.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
The shot by Pajemski, no good. San Antonio trailing here. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 6 points for him.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
To the middle. Here's Curry. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Boy, Steph is living in the lane. He is having fun doing it.
Right wing. He's covered by Curry. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Pajemski. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Pajemski's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from downtown. The Warriors have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Pass to Williams. Outside Curry. Here's Pajemski. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Stephen Curry with the 3. Curry's got 11.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Pounded by Wiggins. Soft touch off the glass.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Kuminga. Wiggins outside. Inside. Second chance effort. Williams misses.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. Second.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
And the first one at the line is good. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Primo passes to Williams. Over to the left wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That'll be a second foul of the game.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Bryant's checked in. Knox, he's checked in for San Antonio. Now a timeout called by San Antonio. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
They were able to convert a lot of those offensive rebounds. That's the key, generating points off those extra possessions.
Hart passes to Knox. Now here's Nurkic. Outside Hart. Jacks up a 3. And it's Tillman with a rebound.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Now here's Kuminga. He's coming off a 19-point game against Brooklyn.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Here's Knox. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And they call an illegal screen here. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. San Antonio in second.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
Here's Primo. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Smitty, looking at Yusuf Nurkic, a big man who loves getting physical out there.
He's a center, BA, that doesn't mind throwing his body around, whether that be going after rebounds or attempting blocks. He's a hard-edge player.
Here's Vassell. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Nurkic passes to Knox. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yusuf Nurkic.
Here's Kuminga. Still no points. A minute 53 left in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Primo. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. 4 on the clock. Kuminga's shot is off.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Hart passes to Vassell. Pass to Nurkic. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up. Hart can't hit. Golden State has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Tucker drives it in and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And they get it back.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Tillman.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. He's off on the second. San Antonio has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Now here's Vassell. He's guarded closely. Pass to Hart. From 12 feet, and the jumper is good. And that ties it up.
A sweet spot for Hart. Once he senses any separation from mid-range, he's looking to fire.
Tucker against Hart. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
For 2, Tucker.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Johnson. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
He just wanted it more. Keldon Johnson with some grown man points.
Here's Wiggins. And that one drops for him. Wiggins got his second bucket. There's 6 seconds left in the first. 1 second left. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top. They lead by 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
25.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
The Warriors leading on the court for San Antonio here in the second. Here's Primo, pass to Wiggins. From deep, it's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his fourth rebound in this one. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Andrew Wiggins has come into his own in Golden State. He said, quote, I feel like I scored a lot in Minnesota and no one cares, but now I'm here. I'm playing winning basketball. I am working my tail off. I'm playing the best defense I can possibly play, and I'm still giving you 18, 19, 20 points. Brian?
Allie, he has found a home, no question about that. Thank you. Pass to Podziemski. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Now here's Wembanyama. And the 10-footer finds the target. Here's Podziemski. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter play. Now here's Wiggins. Defense right on him. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, they get a hand on it. Wembanyama with it. Now Wiggins defending. From the arc. Fires in the triple. And it's a 3-point Spurs lead. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
How about their shot blocking tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball goes up. They're there lurking.
Pass to Gonzalez. Wembanyama with it. And his scoring average of 31.5 points a game is fantastic. Outside Johnson. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Golden State.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Primo can't hit. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Ready play from Johnson there, pushing through the foul and getting the shot.
And Smitty, even as his game has evolved, Keldon Johnson remains a spark plug.
You know, he plays with so much energy. He has become more than a downhill scorer. He can hit the jumper off the catch or dribble and keep defenders honest.
Free throw drops for Johnson. Smitty, in terms of building a title team, is the era of super teams over, you think?
BA, no way. Despite what happened with KD, Harden, and Kyrie in Brooklyn, front offices will always look to align stars. I think you just need the right personalities.
Now here's Wiggins. 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
And his defense was absolutely outstanding, especially his 2 blocks, which helped turn the game.
And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sound. And the Spurs making a change here. Sohan's checked in. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And here's Wiggins. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Outside, Williams. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Wembanyama. For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. He's covered by Curry. 5 on the clock. the three. Wembanyama's got 7 points.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And the Warriors call time here. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
Man, that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
Yeah, they came in with a purpose, gave everything they had. Just wasn't quite enough.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Victor Wembanyama.
And his scoring numbers have been moving in the right direction these past few years. He's continued to get better at adjusting to what opposing defenses are throwing at him, and he's finding ways to get buckets by any means necessary.
Now here's Wiggins, who poked away. Pounded by Wiggins, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
The line for the Spurs, number 73, 2 shots.
First one falls. So it's 1 of 2 from the strike. Golden State has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Pajemski. And here's Curry. Kuminga up top. Clock at 6. Here's Pajemski. And again, no good by Golden State.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front, and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Williams. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Warriors have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Pajemski. Outside Curry. Here's Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Warriors trailing. Now here's Curry. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. To the left side wing. Here's Pajemski. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness! And here are the Spurs now. They're on a 16-7 run. And it's rejected. And they get it back. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. To the inside. Stripped it away. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
By no means selfish. Jeremy will rarely move the ball to a more open guy.
Here's Pajemski. He's got 6. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Curry. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Sohan. He's watched by Kuminga. Here's Gonzalez. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
Made for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Pass to Wiggins. Here's Podziemski. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Pass to Curry. Back to Wiggins. To the wing on the left. Got a piece of it. Here's Kuminga. Got a hand on it.
What a block by Jeremy Sohan. A quick reaction.
Down low. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you.
Defensive foul. Isaiah Collier. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Warriors, Stephen Curry.
San Antonio has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Vassell outside. Tries it from the top of the key. Drained it for 2 points. Here's Primo. He's got 5. With Vassell out there, there's a lot he brings to the table, Steve.
Yeah, he can make a difference at both ends of the floor, and I know they like that about him. If he has an off night shooting the ball, he still adds value with his defense.
Now here's Curry. He's got 14. And that one good. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
What can you say about Steph Curry? Masterful.
He's covered by Curry. That one rolls around and rims out.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Here's Kuminga. Off target with a jump hook. San Antonio leading. Covered by Bryant. Money from the wing. He's got 5.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Now Curry. He's got 16. And here's Kuminga for 3. Hart pulls it in.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside. We'll see.
1:49 left to play in the first half. 6 to shoot to the paint. Here's Nurkic. Well, the jumper's good from inside 6 feet. And now a 10-point Spurs lead.
Can't let Nurk get this close. Even when guarded closely, he's still capable of scoring.
Outside Kuminga. And there's the rejection. Tucker against Hart. And no good. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. 1:02 left in the second. Here's Primo. He's got 5. Outside Curry. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
This is what Steph gives you. The sizzle and the steak. The highlights and the plays where he just grinds it out.
Pass to Nurkic. Back to Vassell. On the take. Outside Hart. Vassell outside. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside Curry. And so it's San Antonio finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition, and we got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They found a nice groove in the second quarter, running out to an 8-point lead. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
They've come out determined to push the pace. Up-tempo offense, getting the ball court as quickly as possible. Advantage in transition points has been the major difference in this game.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Golden State?
They've had a few issues in the first half, but the turnovers really stand out. It's hard to stay in the game when you're giving possessions away. Plus, it lets the other team run on the offensive end. They have to clean that up and clean up their ball handling and make better decisions.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. They've got Stephen Curry. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. And it's Williams in at center. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
He's covered by Curry. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
One shot.
The Warriors trailing. Wiggins outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Gonzalez. The three from Wembanyama. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs and answering each other from range.
Now here's Wiggins. Knocked away. Here's Knox. Inside. That one off the back iron and out. It's Wiggins on the wing. Pass to Pajemski. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. 6 on the shot clock. Kuminga up top. No points yet. Offline from the top of the key. The Spurs have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Gonzalez. He's watched by Kuminga. And Gonzalez gets it to go.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Curry finds Wiggins. Rebounded by the Spurs. Sohan's got 4 rebounds in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Gonzalez passes to Knox. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Here's Pajemski. Give him 8 points now. Off the mark with a little step back Jay. He's covered by Curry. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Stephen Curry.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
For San Antonio, Collier taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Tillman's checked in for the Warriors. And San Antonio also making the switch. Johnson's checked in. And the second free throw is good. Golden State has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Williams finds Wiggins. Here's Tillman. Here's Pajemski. Pass to Curry. To stop the drought. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Gonzalez. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. The shot by Sohan, no good.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure he wants back.
Knocked loose. Wembanyama, pass to Johnson. Over Williams. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The G League is continuing to be a laboratory, if you will, for new rule changes that eventually make it to the NBA, from the coach's challenge to take foul. Possibly up next, a target score for overtime instead of a running clock. It's been a popular change in the G League, and it eliminates multiple overtime games. Brian, it could make the jump.
I like it. It's worth a shot. Thanks, Allie. Here's Pajemski. Give him 8. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
He's covered by Curry. Basket counts. 20 points for him.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Pass to Williams. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Spurs.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands, causing a lot of steals.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Primo, he's checked in for Curry. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Sohan. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Primo. He's got 5. Williams with it. Covered by Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Here's Primo. Off the mark there with a 3. San Antonio's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And it's in there. Wembanyama's got 5 points now this quarter.
Terrific pass from Sohan, showing how skilled a facilitator he is.
Here's Primo. Wiggins outside. And the Warriors miss again. To the inside. Sohan. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Good play by Jeremy Sohan. Takes advantage of the opportunity.
Here's Primo. To the middle. Wembanyama with it. Here's Sohan. Boom! He jammed it straight down.
That's the power game they want to see from Sohan. Getting assertive near the bucket.
Golden State calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Bryant, he's checked in for the Warriors. Tucker comes in for Wiggins. Golden State has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Podziemski. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And San Antonio again with a bucket.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Tucker. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Shoots over Hart. Tucker, no good.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Well, when Josh Hart gets going, his confidence skyrockets, Graham. That seems to be the key for him.
Well, his floor game is special regardless. I mean, the rebounding and defense are his bread and butter, BA. And when he's hitting shots, he becomes the complete package on the wing.
Tipped! Here's Podziemski, covered by Johnson. Outside Tucker. Chalk up 2 there.
He's just so hard to check. He can turn you one way, then use the spin move to make you look sad.
To the left wing. Wembanyama against Bryant. Wembanyama down low. Comes up empty down low. Gets stolen by Johnson. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Nice to see Keldon Johnson developing his passing game, getting the ball to a ready shooter.
The 3-ball. Primo can't hit. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Wembanyama, the pass to Vassell. Now here's Wembanyama. Outside Hart. Poke loose. Tucker with the ball. Hart covering. Pass to Tillman. Here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Vassell. And the Warriors miss again.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Into the lane. And the shot goes down. 26 points for him.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Here's Podziemski. Outside Tucker. Pass to Bryant. And the layup is good.
good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Now Wembanyama, covered by Bryant. From 13, from 9 feet out, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, counted, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in.
At the line for one.
What's up?
Free throw good with Wembanyama. This Warrior squad is struggling. Pass to Primo. Vassell against Tucker. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Wiggins, he's checked in for the Warriors. And San Antonio also making a switch. Knox is checked in. Pass to Nurkic. Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Head on a swivel, Nurkic kept surveying and found his guy.
Outside Kuminga. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
First personal
Every
foul.
team in the new NBA wants to be on this list. The sharp shooters from three-point range. San Antonio, third. The Warriors, fourth.
Oh, man, both these teams love the three ball. Two of the best at hitting long-range shots.
Vassell finds Nurkic. Back to Vassell. Over Tucker. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Out to the right wing. Tucker against Vassell. To end the run. Tucker, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 6 rebounds in the game. Vassell against Tucker. Pass to Primo. And Nurkic with the block.
Putting that intimidating size to work, Nurkic manages to knock it away.
Who's watching here?
36 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 5. It's tipped. Wiggins looking around, down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Man, making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
Vassell against Tucker. Pass to Knox. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's San Antonio sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for San Antonio. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Gonzalez. Pass to Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And a lot of NBA players and former players are getting into film production. How rewarding has that been, Grant?
You know, BA, storytelling is so gratifying and also so very important. Players do have a voice like never before, and these ventures are just another way of expressing that voice.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, not only does Keldon Johnson bring your team scoring, he also is a great rebounder.
Good on both. And here's Curry. Outside Kuminga from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Gonzalez. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. To the inside. Primo. Can't hit from in close.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
He's covered by Curry. Pass to Gonzalez. To the paint. Fader on the way. And Primo pulls it down. Primo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Williams. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Josh Hart's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Pajemski. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Outside Johnson. He takes it in. And he banks in the layup.
Can't afford to give Johnson any lanes. Even when you defend him well, he stays with the shot.
Curry from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 21.
And just a beautiful looking shot from long range.
Johnson with a bucket.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Curry passes to Williams. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, BA, especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
Here's Gonzalez. Left side Hart. Yep, count it.
Continue to fight on the interior. Josh Hart showing no give.
And the Warriors call time here.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
out there.
Give him a hand.
James against Hart. Baseline jumper. And again, no good by Golden State.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Bryant against Wembanyama. Kept alive. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Green. Rebounded by Johnson.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
You know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
So it's the Warriors now. The Spurs making their last shot. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Carter. And again, no good by Golden State.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Oh, nice D from Carter. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Here's Bryant. Good on the shot.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
And Grant, with the idea of league expansion, some have worried in the past that there's not enough talent to go around. You see that?
You know, quite the contrary, B.A. I mean, the league's in a terrific place for talent, and there's definitely the depth for more teams to join the fray.
Now here's Carter. Pass to Bryant. Outside, Green. On the wing, Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. A deep three. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. The shot by James, no good. The Spurs have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. The drive by Wembanyama laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Wembanyama's got 14 points here in the second half. The Warriors shooting 41% in this game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Shot's good by Thompson.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And one more time, let's hear it for your Warriors dunk team.
Golden State on D. He's covered by Curry. Uses the glass on the layup. And he's got 28 now.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Takes a three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. For San Antonio, they've gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Hart can't hit.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Curry against Vassell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Smitty, it seemed like the NBA's age minimum would go back to 18. Why do you think it didn't happen in the latest CBA?
You know, B.A., I'm with you. I thought it would go back to 18, but I think the league looked at it and had these guys play 1 year of some kind of post-high school, whether it's college or some other leagues. I think that was the mindset.
And that one falls for Curry.
One of the more unique free throw shooters, if you count Curry's mouthpiece.
A different look for San Antonio. Nurkic comes in for Victor Wembanyama, and it's Knox in for Johnson. And so Curry nails both of them. San Antonio has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Now here's Vassell, tightly guarded. He's covered by Curry. Around the back and lays it in. Nice.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Inside, here's Podziemski, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Vassell, right side. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Tillman's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hart against Wiggins. Shoots over Hart. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
So polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
Vassell, left side. Well, Grant, we've seen some teams double up with superstar players at the same position in recent years. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, you know, and other times it doesn't work. I mean, it forces a coach to be very creative. When you have multiple players who are used to being the guy, it can be hard to keep everyone happy.
Kuminga, he's checked in for Tillman.
One shot. A player like Nurkic is a good piece for any squad. They can rely on him to take care of business inside on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Podziemski. 6 to shoot. Shoots. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 7 rebounds in the game. With the drive, Nurkic with the ball. That's tipped. He gets it in there.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Curry. Kuminga up top. Pulls it. San Antonio with a rebound.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Here's Gonzalez. Counted from distance. 33 points for him.
Yeah, that's a great shot. 3rd 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Now here's Curry. Wiggins outside. And Nurkic with the block. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And the Warriors make some changes. Tillman's checked in for Kuminga. And Tucker is subbed in for Wiggins. Knox, he's checked in for San Antonio. To halt the run. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Pass to Gonzalez.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
He's covered by Curry. Clock at 6. All alone. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Now here's Curry. Got it.
Curry aware of his role. When you're at the point, you have to keep everyone involved.
Smitty, there's been a lot of talk about the parity in the NBA right now. There are a lot of contenders for the title each year.
NBA is great for the league. The more teams competing for championships, the better it is for the fans.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them, and they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Victor Wembanyama.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
And the Spurs making a change here. Hart's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Gonzalez. Back to Hart. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Tucker driving in. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Warriors ball.
Here's Pajemski. He's covered by Hart. Williams from long range. Rebounded by Knox. San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Gonzalez passes to Sohan. Now here's Hart. 5 on the clock. Goes up at the stripe. Pajemski grabs the board.
Textbook defense on display. That's exactly how you guard against the jump shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
29 seconds left in the final quarter. Gonzalez passes to Nurkic. Here's Knox. Checked by Tucker. Now it's Hart. Driving inside. Here's Knox. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.